Hi everyone. We're a bit of funny. This is our stream where we do tabletop RPGs. Um, Today we're continuing our adventures in Armor Astir, um, run by Cole.
Sweet. All right. Are we ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I fire the turtle moon laser.
No.
Well, maybe we should do a recap real quick for our viewers who weren't here for the last episode.
Yeah. So we have our three leaders of the rebellion, at least a small part of the rebellion. We have Rose, and we have Captain, and we have GRMI, also known as Jeremy.
Affirmative.
You three were tasked with interfering with the Umbral Empire's plans to have one of their generals marry into the family uh, um of basically a local town, and the mayor's daughter is being forced to marry this guy. Um, as a symbol of their town joining up in the empire. You guys went over, you did some investigating. You spoke with the mayor's daughter, Rebecca, briefly, and she said that you should take care of the dragon that is currently keeping watch over the city. The dragon that is for some reason following the orders of the Empire's general. You found out why when you investigated a an old kobold ruin. You found at the very top there's a small room, and inside that room lie 5 eggs inside a little pedestal, and that pedestal is booby trapped so that any large vibrations will essentially trigger a mechanism that punctures the eggs, thereby killing the life inside. Does that about sum it up?
Yeah. So we left off with
Yeah.
Rose, our diplomat slash spy, in the ruins, disguised as a soldier.
Yeah, you Rose, you got out of there pretty easily. Because you're disguised as one of the soldiers, using your shimmer shape clothing. And you know your allies are waiting off in the field somewhere, hidden behind the woods.
Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just started snowing really hard at my house, and I just noticed it outside the window.
I thought someone appeared in your room. That's what it looked like.
No, it's just
No,
really magical.
you, that scar.
It's a picture.
I know who you are.
All right, so I'm gonna find my buddies, and
Yeah.
tell them what I saw.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, go on it. Go ahead.
I come over the communicator that we all have.
Yeah.
Yes, Rose, we are aware of what you saw, what you've seen.
Oh yeah, I forgot. um, guys, don't move in yet. Any vibrations will kill the eggs.
I highly doubt that any vibrations will kill the eggs. They
Do we
have
want?
another
We just
Astir
want to
out
kill the
there.
eggs. Yeah.
Any big vibrations, and I don't know, like they could do something to the eggs. I want to know how to save them first.
I think the world needs less dragon eggs.
Let me put this in your language. If we help the dragon save the eggs, then dragon might be on our side.
Dragon might give us eggs.
No, dragon might fight
That's what I'm hearing.
Maximilian for us.
All right, I like this idea.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Rose, go in there, steal the eggs, and get them for me.
Well, I might need a little bit of backup.
Oh, okay.
I would be
Troops,
happy
you
to
heard
accompany
Rose.
you. However, that would leave us without an Astir pilot.
Okay. Um. I guess I could. I don't know how to disable the machine. I guess I could ask someone.
Yeah, there's
You
probably
can
an inspector on the premises. You can ask them.
Or I could fight the Jeremy out there and lure him away, defeat him, then come back and destroy the rest of the garrison.
Could
Rose,
do that.
you can roll dispel uncertainties um, in order to ask a question about the device.
Okay, what do I roll with?
You roll with no.
Okay. And it's 2d6, right?
Yeah.
That is a 9.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Um, what's your question?
How do I Well, is there specific questions I have to ask?
No, there's no.
Um,
It's not like Monster of the Week. You can just ask any question.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay, then how do I disable it?
Okay. Um, you can disable it by basically disarming the trap manually, or you can use magic to basically remove the eggs through some kind of magical means.
Okay. Um all right. Well, unless you guys have magic or something that can get the eggs out, I think I'm going to have to go in and get them by hand. And
I am proficient at magic.
you are?
Correct, all Jeremys are.
I thought you just shot stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, he does magic work when he's massaging me too.
quite so. I use a basic flame spell to make my hands quite warm in order to relax the muscles better. However, in order to use a seer, one must be capable of using magic.
Okay, well then you can come help get the eggs. You'll need a disguise? No, you don't need a disguise because you look like them. Captain,
Oh,
uh,
sorry, I
I
dozed
could I
off.
could imitate their pilot. I would need to clean my face, as I have been uh, as I have been painted on by the crew, but that is of no concern.
yeah, you would. Uh, Captain, maybe you could distract Maximilian or do something else of the sort while we go steal the eggs.
Maximilian is not a concern from this distance. However, our big concern would be the other Jeremy. If I'm to impersonate him, having him appear would be unfortunate. Additionally, should he attack the the base, we would have a bad time as there are no other Astir pilots. So perhaps the captain could work on something along those lines.
Okay, you heard him. Troops, go attack the Jeremy.
All the troops look at each other like, is this another joke, Captain? Is this a bit
I'm
you're
not
doing?
sure yet.
Okay. Stand by. Stand by.
Okay. My crew cannot take out a Jeremy, right? I know that pretty certainly.
I don't know what kind of weapons does your crew have?
Just regular old stuff, like
Okay, I think they'd be
it's not
pretty
special. There's a lot of them.
They okay, being in a group that makes them like tier 2. So
Okay.
they would have to fight at disadvantage against this guy.
Jeremy, how did
Alright.
we get you on our side? Maybe we could get this guy on our side too.
Oh, Jeremy came with me.
How did you get him on your side?
I was
Yes,
assigned to his
Captain
household.
Darktells.
Why was a Jeremy assigned to your household, Captain?
When you're high ranking, things just get assigned to you. I'm sure you wouldn't understand.
Yes, much like this Jeremy must be assigned to General Maximilian, I was assigned to the captain household.
Yes.
Wait. Is your last name actually Captain?
I am unclear. My memory banks have been purged of that information. You see,
You shall call me Captain, and I am to be referred to at all times as a captain, so it doesn't matter what my last name is.
the captain attempted some repairs on me, and I point, and there's like some scratches around my head, and so my memories of the time before the captain joined the rebellion are a bit fuzzy.
Yes.
You were with him before you joined the rebellion.
Most likely.
Is this? Oh.
No. I'm
Probably.
just learning a lot about your upbringing, and it's interesting.
You know nothing of my upbringing. My mom was a wonderful woman.
Apparently, she was very rich too.
Oh yes, she was. All right. Well, I guess I'll send off the troops to fight Jeremy. Because
No, wait,
Okay.
not.
Captain, if I may,
Okay,
the
fine.
chances of a successful kill on a Jeremy would be quite low. Perhaps it would be better to merely distract it, or alternatively send the crew in to disable the eggs manually and send me in to fight the Jeremy.
all right, I like that. Jeremy, you can go fight Jeremy, and my crew will go fight the other crew.
Affirmative.
Wait. Let me get in there first. I don't want to risk anybody. This. What's it called? I don't want anybody triggering the mechanism before we get there.
Affirmative. You will also need
Yeah,
to cut off
troops have been eating a
communications.
lot. Probably gained some pounds. Probably
Well,
caused
you
seismic
know,
activity.
like they could do it just cause or something. No, they wouldn't want to, I guess.
Perhaps. But Rose, do remember it is imperative that you cut off their communication with General Maximilian before we begin our attack.
Right. Okay.
I will go get my Astir ready.
All right, crew,
All right.
get into positions for ambush.
Aye, Captain. All right. So, Jeremy, you suit up and get into your mech and wait for the signal.
I suit up, which is I just take off the little bow tie magnet that's on my chest.
I mean, an Astir is just a really large suit, isn't it?
If you really think about it.
Yeah. All right. Rose, You can get into the camp pretty easily. But by the way, you still have the need to go to the bathroom. Do you use the
I thought I
bathroom
took
before?
yes,
Okay.
I take care
So
of that.
you now have no more risks.
Okay.
All right, you can you're in the camp now, and you're disguised as one of the troops who, as a reminder, are all they basically are just knights. They're in knight armor, and except their metal is their armor looks a lot more like like it was produced on a mass scale. It's not very fancy, and they've all got these helmets that cover their faces, but have like 3 slits for looking out of. You know where the eggs are. You don't know where the communications rig is yet.
Okay. So I'm going to look around. Can I see if I can see any communications devices in any of the rooms as I go by?
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and read the room.
Okay.
With sense.
3.
You got a 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a failure. Let's see. On a failure, you may ask one of the questions above. Ask one of the questions above immediately, but the answer creates a problem and puts you in danger. All right. So in the reference sheet, there is a list of questions you
Okay.
can ask. Where can I find X?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where can I find the communications thing?
All right. So you find the communications rig. It's a tent that has a little looks like a tower made up of like arcane crystal peeking out the top. It's not a whole lot of crystal, and it's not incredibly flashy, but you can tell that this is a magical communications rig, and it's got kind of like a holographic type what am I saying? Type keyboard. That's it. And you find this, but you also find that this is not the only communications rig. There are 2, one on one side of the camp and one on the other. If one goes down, chances of that being discovered are kind of high, and they'd still be able to communicate.
Okay.
If you take both down, that would be ideal, but you can't be in 2 places at once.
Yes. Can I just say, I could ask Captain to send me someone, but then they'd have to get armor.
Yeah, they'd have to get armor from one of the guards.
Okay. I will ask if they can do that. Or I
If
can try and do that if, yeah. Oh,
when
you
the
think you
crew
can?
send
Yeah.
him in. All right. Which one of you is the stealthiest of the bunch?
Um, Okay. What? So, a man, who has a very long gray beard says, "That would be me, sir."
All right, looking spry. I like it.
Yep. They call me Lemon Hands McGee.
Okay, good old lemon hands.
I used to be a pickpocket.
Okay, well you're gonna have to pickpocket someone's shirt.
I used to be a robber as well.
All right, I'm glad you're on our ship a lot.
Did you usually rob people's shirts off of their backs?
I robbed so many people's shirts.
That's good old
People
lemon
did.
hands.
I could swipe people's clothes off and they wouldn't even know it.
If I may,
You
Lemon
know, I
Hands,
usually don't say this.
it may be more effective to steal armor that is being unattended, perhaps from the armory.
What don't you usually say, Captain?
I usually don't say this, but I hope you come back alive.
Thank you, Captain. That you have no idea that it's the highest honors.
Yes, this is
Yes,
an
it is.
unrecorded incident of him saying that.
I can't believe the captain just said that.
The other two times were when someone went to go get his breakfast.
That was you, Jeremy.
Yes.
Both times.
All right.
So can I roll crew?
Well,
Or,
are you leaving it up to the crew to get armor, or are you leaving it up to Rose?
I'm leaving it up to Lemon Hands, Rose.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
All right. Let's see what Lemon Hands can do. So your crew is really good because you have bonuses from being a captain. So that's a +3. Let's see what kind of roll would be best for this. Okay. Let's do weather the storm and roll plus crew.
Okay. That's a 9.
Okay. Let's see. It's a 9.
Go get him, Lemon Hands.
Get
Okay. All right. So you watch Lemon Hands McGee. Just suddenly he transforms. He shaves off his beard really quickly with a razor, and then he like goes down on all fours and like crawls prone across the ground. And no one sees him approach in the low light of moonlight, and eventually Rose, you're kind of waiting nearby the camp, or sorry, inside the walls of camp, and you see a soldier pop up, and he is covered in blood from head to toe, and his armor is soaked in red, and he looks at you and he says, are you the miss I was supposed to meet up with? I grabbed this off of a soldier.
You pickpocketed his skin.
Did you make him into orange juice first? Like,
no, I just hit him a few times.
Ah, yes, Captain. I remember where I hear the name of Lemon Hands McGee before. He was a convicted mass murderer.
Oh, that's why we hired him.
Those
gonna
poor
look
people.
and see if there are any paper towels around.
Go ahead and read the room.
Okay.
With sense.
Yes, because his victims were constrained to the military, he was deemed acceptable for the rebellion.
I have a 9.
9. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So you want to find paper towels, correct?
Like
Or
something
something.
to sponge him off.
All right.
Why do you have a bunch of bloody
Uh,
smears?
Okay. Okay. There are showers. There are showers. There are
There's
showers.
showers.
So,
There's no bathroom.
There's no bathrooms, but there are
but
showers.
there there are no paper towels. There are showers. Like it's just a little our kind of arcane pump that sort of shower down on people's clothes. But there are a lot of guards around that shower. And Lemon Hands McGee is just kind of sitting in like the tall grass, and he's crouched down. And he says, "All right, I think I'll just tell people that I'm covered in like cranberry juice."
Sounds good, Lemon
It
Hands.
smells like blood. Lemon Hands, you said your name was?
Yep.
Do not ask him how he got the name. You would find it unpleasant.
You know what? Just maybe say you beat up the. Who are we? You beat up a rep. Because that would tell people that there's rebels around. You beat up a deserter.
All right. I beat up a deserter. Lying isn't usually part of my MO, but I think I can do it this one time.
That was how he was caught originally. They
We caught him.
He just didn't lie.
Yes, one of the Empire's officers asked who murdered their former commander, and Lemon Hands just said yes.
Okay. So you're trusting Lemon Hands to be able to convince.
Well, not now.
Okay.
Just roll
what's
around
your
in the
goal?
grass. Roll around in the
Okay.
grass.
Roll. Go ahead and roll. Captain, roll cool off with crew, but roll at disadvantage, please, because
Okay.
Does that
this
mean
is
he
gonna.
rolls with
This
one
is
fewer
weird.
dice? So you roll one fewer dice because it's disadvantage, right? So it's just one.
I roll one more dice and take the 2 lowest.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Crew still though?
Yeah, crew.
It's 11.
What? Okay. All right. So Lemon Hands McGee says, "All right, I see the problem here. I'll be right back." And he disappears, and then he comes back, and his armor is completely spotless. You don't know what he did, but he did it.
So, you want to help me with my laundry someday, there, friend? That's pretty quick.
Well, usually you don't lick the stains off of laundry, but I mean, I can do it if you want.
No, it's fine. You're.
So when did you join the rebellion? Because I ever since I joined, I've been having a blast.
So glad to have you.
I'd
Lemon Hands.
rather not share personal information with you, Lemon Hands, if that's
I'll give you her
cool.
private dossier if you make it back.
All right, Lemon Hands
It's not very
says,
interesting.
"All right, so what you need me to do is just smash that communications tower when I get the signal."
That's right. That's
right.
right. Okay, and you have a hand talkie, yes?
Don't think he does. Yeah.
I'll say you guys had a spare that you can give him. So
Okay.
yeah.
Sweet.
All right, let's go. Just don't talk to anybody. And if you do, just say you have orders.
All right. Got it. And you see he walks away, and the plan is going good so far.
That's a miracle.
What are you doing now?
Go into the communications tower.
Okay. There's no one inside the communications tower right now. So, you're the only one inside the tent. There are currently no messages that are rolling across the holographic screen. It's just you, and this it's kind of like a tripod. When you get inside, it's like a tripod made up of kind of jigsawed together crystals, that has a holographic keyboard and a screen, just kind of hovering at eye level with you, and the tower just goes straight up
Okay.
for about like 15 feet until it stops.
Can I read the room? Or yeah, can I read the room to see if um a smashy smashy will work, or if I need to do some keyboard stuff and try and walk lemon hands through it?
I'll tell you straight up, you've destroyed one of these before. You know
Cool.
that they can be smashed.
Smashy smashy. Got
Yeah.
it. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna take my new armored arms, I guess, and just smash.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, wait. First, I'm gonna tell Lemon
Yep.
Hands to do the same thing.
Okay.
Hey, it's time.
Sounds good.
Okay. You can just steal it.
He's there, right?
Yeah, when you ask, he will be like, "All right, I'm inside. I see the communications tower, and
Yep.
I
Mm-hmm.
can do this."
Now's the time to smash.
As you make your
Do
first
yours.
punch, I do feel compelled to point out you aren't wearing armor. You're wearing your shimmer weave or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So, pa.
Okay, cool.
You
Well,
are basically you have knives, I believe.
I do. I'll take it from out of my hair because that's where I keep my knife.
Okay.
Okay.
Destroying this thing will cause the tower to collapse, and that's pretty noticeable.
Yep.
Do you want to? Do you want anyone else to act? Is this like? Well, actually, go ahead. Just go ahead.
Bam.
Okay.
What do I have to roll
Roll.
for it?
Roll strike decisively with clash.
8.
Okay. Okay, I'll say the downside to this is you're spotted immediately. You uh you push your knife against the tower, and it cracks as you strike it. At the same time, Lemon Hands McGee, he destroys his tower. Um, they're both gone now. Communications are gone. It'll take a while to like repair this.
Communications are
The
down.
tent,
I will begin launching now.
yeah, the tent collapses around you, and a ton of soldiers notice now. And Rose, the last thing you see before we cut over to Jeremy is many militia drawing their swords and axes, and they are surrounding you, ready for a fight. Jeremy, what are you doing?
All systems of the Mirage are functional. Launching.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you using your flight, or are you just running out there?
yeah, so I'll fly out. Can I see Rose being surrounded from where I'm at?
How high up are you?
We'll say I'll be high up enough that I'm visible from the kobold den, the kobold ruins.
All right, go ahead and roll plus sense in order to read the room.
Oh, I thought we were having my crew fight the other guys while you took on Jeremy.
Yeah, it's a 4. Yeah, well, I figure I could probably help out, just because they're humans, but
Yeah.
I don't notice that she is surrounded. So I will go with the original plan of just killing this Jeremy.
Yeah, you can't locate where Rose is right now. And even if you did, attacking within the fortress would be risky because it might trigger the mechanism that kills the eggs.
Right.
But yeah, before you can get a read on the situation, you see very quickly the other Jeremy inside its Hellfire 3. The mechanisms of its Astir light up, and it launches off the ground with some rockets. The Astir has been hanging outside the fort. You can guess that anything outside the walls will not affect the mechanism.
As it launches, I will draw my weapons, and I'm going to say to it, I recommend you stand down. You have been outmaneuvered.
It will look at you and sort of through arcane. It's calling you so that you can talk mech to mech. It will say, I've located another Jeremy. It seems to be malfunctioning. Allow me to fix that. And I will. You guys will engage. By the way, some of the foot soldiers are joining you as well. They're outside, and what's their method of attack? What are you thinking? What are your normal soldiers equipped with?
Total ambush. They're probably equipped with just like standard armor gear. There's some with swords and there's some with like arcane pistols, I guess.
So guys, I charge this mech with a sword?
Yeah, they're criminals.
I'll say they have. You're just hiring all criminals.
How do you think I got so many?
Where did I come in?
You were here when I got here.
Okay, I'll say they're equipped with
there's a bunch of ragtag kind of
curved
stuff.
swords and they have a ray pistol. They kind of look like pirates in a way.
Yes, they got in trouble for downloading some movies off of the internet. So they decided to start
pistol.
dressing like this.
Okay. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Rose, you have let's see, a group of militia who have surrounded you. They are, I'll say, they're not quite enough to be tier 2, but they're fighting you with tier 1, which is the same. They're at a level playing field with you. The others, I mean, this camp was full of militia. You can see the others are arming up, readying some cannons to get rid of the Astir, because that's the larger threat in their eyes.
Right. Can I attempt to exchange blows plus talk?
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
He went that way.
That's gonna be a hard sell.
Yeah. Okay. How
Go
about?
ahead.
I don't
Did
know.
I do that?
Did I do that?
You can roll it. Just roll with disadvantage. Roll with disadvantage. And with, what is it called? Desperation.
What's
So
that?
with desperation, if I remember correctly,
A 6 counts as a 1.
yeah, a 6 counts as a 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
We'll add another dice here. Okay. That's a 7. Yep. No, wait. 6. It's a 6. It's a 6.
Oh.
Okay.
Just kidding.
So almost.
Yeah.
But not quite. Okay. I'll say that they don't buy it, and one of them fires a repeater crossbow at you. I'll say you get nicked in the shoulder. You'll take the risk bleeding.
Okay.
In the air, you can see the 2 Astirs piloted by Jeremy and the other by Jeremy are zooming towards each other, and they're about to collide. What are you doing, Jeremy?
Yeah, so drawing the reinforced blade 3, and I'm going to attempt to hack off its sword arm.
Okay. Go ahead and okay. Your approach is profane, but its approach is also profane, correct? Yeah.
Correct.
So nothing new there. Go ahead and roll exchange blows.
All right. So this is with Clash. That is a total of 10.
Really good. All right. You strike true. You strike true. Go ahead and either give. Gosh, what is it? Okay.
So I can give him
either
a risk,
give them
or I can
a
give him a
risk,
peril
or
and take a risk.
give them a peril and take a risk.
I will take a risk, and I want to put him in peril of basically, as best as I can, take off his arm, or make it janky.
Okay. Let's see. So you are zooming towards each other, and you kind of like move past each other. You'll take the risk.
Is this like that moment where like my armor cracks, and then just his entire arm?
Okay, you'll take the risk. Cracked armor. That's a good one. You'll take the risk. Cracked armor. As you zoom past each other, there's a pause. It's holding its sword, and then there's just a, and it slides off, and this huge, humongous arm holding a sword crashes to the ground. Are the crew doing anything right now?
Before you attempt to pick up that sword again, I would recommend that you reconsider your course of action.
Yeah, the crew are fighting still.
Okay.
Do I need to?
The crew can roll exchange blows with disadvantage to try and attack this thing.
Oh, I don't know if they're attacking the Astir, but just the
fort.
The other.
They want to attack the fort.
The fort, yeah. Unless is Jeremy struggling with the Astir? I thought he's doing great.
No,
probably not.
Doing great.
You've seen Jeremy fight before. He's pretty good in a match.
He's fine. I'm worried about Rose, and she'll die before I get my money back from her. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go fight the crew's gonna go fight. So do I just roll with crew for exchange blows?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay.
This is one group versus another.
Okay, 9.
Okay. Let's see. You'll both take risks. Okay. So, your crew, will take the risk, outnumbered. And I'll say the militia knights will take the risk,
outgunned,
caught by surprise.
Awesome.
Rose, you're still surrounded. Are you doing anything?
Yup. I am really not good at fighting. So I'm gonna say, well, okay. So there's like stuff going on, right? But are we alone, me and these like 5 or 6 soldiers?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll just be like, listen, guys. I know that you have lives outside of this. Do you really want to waste them on little old me?
Okay.
And try and intimidate them and also be like, I know this is just a job for you guys and they don't even give you bathrooms.
Demoralize them.
Join the rebellion. We'll give you all the bathrooms you can use.
That's right. Our turtle... sorry. I shouldn't disclose that. Our ship has so many bathrooms. And you get to use them whenever you want.
Okay. You're using your diplomat skills. This might work. They're surrounding you. They're pretty confident. They're staring at you like a pack of wolves that have caught prey. So roll with desperation. This time with just normally. Yeah. Okay. Just roll normally, but with desperation.
Okay.
This would be talk as well.
Yes. I did it, but I can't. Oh, wait, no, I didn't because that's a 6. So I didn't do it. Okay. 6 plus 3 is 9. I got it. Because the other one was a 5. I got it.
Oh,
Whew,
okay.
9.
9. All right.
Sorry, I had to do math.
Okay, so these guys have their weapons drawn on you, and they're closing in, and your speech gives them pause, and they're thinking of what to do with you. I mean, you don't seem like too much of a threat. Suddenly, somewhere else in the camp, there's a huge explosion, and Lemon Hands McGee rises up from the rubble, and he's like, "I'll take all you on. I'll take all you on." Ah! And he like bites someone's nose, and he's like, "Ah!"
Why my nose?
Why specifically my nose? And all the guards who are surrounding you, they ignore you now, and they're going after Lemon Hands McGee.
Phew. Yay. Good. So I'm gonna start making my way to the eggs.
Okay. Start making your way.
Make my way
Easy
downtown
enough.
to the eggs.
Easy enough with all the commotion going on. You have a feeling you might run into some guards there. And we'll see how that plays out.
Having disarmed the enemy Jeremy, the rebel Jeremy, will just start full blast flying backwards away, because the Hellfire and Mirage's only ranged weapon requires 2 hands. So I'm gonna try and stay out of his range while trying to shoot him, but that's gonna be a little bit hard because I was right next to him.
That is correct. Let's see.
So the weapon
that is totally correct. Yeah.
It has the sniper tag, so I can't do it in melee. I can't shoot it accurately in melee.
Okay. This is interesting. What would be a move for just getting away? Go ahead and roll Weather the Storm with Defy.
Nine.
Okay. I'll say you're able to move far away from the Jeremy, but it's hot on your tail. You have this one shot before it catches up with you.
Okay. Is this exchange?
Or rather, yeah. You can use your sniper, but this will be exchanging blows, and he will be able to attack you with his fist.
Right. Oof. That's a 9.
Okay. So what was your previous risk? Cracked armor, right?
Cracked armor.
Go ahead and give the enemy Jeremy a risk.
I will give him the risk of, in order to chase me, and dodge out of the way of my shot. He's now like overheating.
Okay. Overheating, along with broken arm. So it's chasing you, and you you receive a large blow to the cockpit. You will suffer the risk haywire controls. As you are hit with a large fist, it's one fist that it still has, and you can feel the heat off of this hellfire, and the hellfire and the mirage are just huge burning balls of hot air surrounding these two mechs.
If you are trying to disable my climate control system, I do recommend ceasing. I do not require air or temperate environments like a human. You should know this.
Uh, I do not possess a witty banter protocol, is all it says.
That is why my captain is superior to yours.
Dang straight.
Cute.
That's why I'm missing most of my memories. That was the thing that the captain was trying to install in me.
Yeah, he was like, I don't have enough room for the witty banter chip. What's this thing? Memory chip? Whatever. There, now there's room.
Priced him. I couldn't get the witty banter off this loyalty chip, so it's just coming in with them. Okay.
So you have the risk cracked armor and the risk haywire controls. You can try to fix one of those. Haywire controls would be significantly more easier to fix. Or you can just try and attack this guy and finish the blow. Finish him off.
I kind of want to finish this off, so I'll pull out my sword again.
Okay. Before you do that, I want to do a surprise requisition.
Ooh.
So I've geared up Jeremy's sword. So it's got I can dispatch. I can make the sword gain the Bane tag or the Ruin tag for one shot. I don't know what that does though. If that'll help.
So that lets it hit above its weight class, essentially.
Okay.
So the sword is currently a Bane weapon. So Ruin is better than Bane. But the sword is already a Bane.
Okay. Well, never mind.
I don't.
Looks like you've got it.
Think that is that all it does? That's kind of sad.
No, it does some other things. I can change your approach, or I can reload or clear a peril for you.
Changing your approach would actually be beneficial here. Cause let's see.
If I swap to arcane.
If you it's divine. Divine works against profane.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'll have to remember that for next time.
Got it.
We might hold off on that for a minute until I get a peril.
Okay.
So I will. Yeah. So I'm just gonna come at this guy with my sword. My plan is to try and. I want to disable this mech more than I want to destroy it, if that's possible.
Okay.
So I can salvage from it.
All right. Go ahead and exchange blows.
Oof. I am going to use my hold on Hot Blooded to just succeed.
Okay.
So I just roll a 10 plus 3, so 13. I will give if this would be enough to take him out, I want to give him the peril of disabled. Otherwise, I want to give him like leaking fuel.
Okay. You can give him leaking fuel because at 3 dangers he will become defenseless, and that's when you can strike decisively.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll give him the risk of leaking fuel
Okay. Leaking fuel. Got it.
and not take anything back myself.
Perfect. Okay. So you strike with your sword, and you know where the fuel tank is, so you just slice across that, and it's like out the side of the Astir, and the fuel just rains down on the field below. You can now strike decisively if you wish.
I will do so. That's another clash roll.
Yeah.
That is 9.
Okay. On a 7 and 9, you succeed as above, but choose one. Okay, wait. Yeah, so you can basically eliminate this threat, but you have to choose one of the options.
I'll say so I'm going to strike decisively with my sword, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and basically disable cut the Jeremy inside in half by just stabbing all the way through this mech. So that like it's
Okay.
it's like cut off at the legs, at the waist. But that's gonna get my sword. That's just gonna wreck my sword. It's gonna be stuck and broken, and I lose the weapon until I rearm.
Yeah. All right, that sounds good. So you arm your sword and then just ram this thing straight through. The Jeremy inside is cut from the waist up, just cut in half. Critical error. Impossible. You are malfunctioning, and you can see the robotic life in its eyes fade away.
Captain, my kinsman is slain.
You just kind of let your sword drop, and so too does the enemy Astir as it falls to the ground, and there's a heavy crash as it falls into the grassy field below.
It's about time, Jeremy. That one took longer than usual. I'm painting a paper mache egg.
I hate love the captain so much.
Can I get 100 eggs from the cafeteria? Thank you.
Right away, sir.
Thank you. I want to cloak the ship and bring it closer to get it near the fort. If that's okay.
Okay. So yeah, you can do that. Cloaking the ship will. Does that take a little? That's one of your
It
moves.
just says
Cloaking the ship.
cloaking. Yeah, it's my carrier bonus.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah. As you're cloaking the ship, to bring it closer, Rose, you get up to the topmost floor where you know the eggs are being stored. You can see there are 2 guards remaining where there used to be 4, and they're like watching as their heaviest hitter is essentially destroyed in the distance. What are you doing?
I'll walk up to him. I'll have my knife like up in my sleeve, you know. But I'll walk up to him and be like, "Hey, you guys are supposed to go downstairs. They need more guys. I'm taking over.
Okay. Roll plus talk.
Is that an exchange blows or a or what is
It's
that?
an exchange blows. Yeah.
Okay. That's another 9.
Okay.
So close.
I know.
All right. So you'll. Okay. I'll say one of them leaves, but the other does not. You'll take the risk under suspicion again.
Okay. All right. For role play, if nothing else, I'll be like, buddy, did you not hear me? Everyone's dying out there. I'm bleeding. Get out.
He'll look at you and he says, I'm just the guy who watches the eggs. All right. I wasn't. Okay. I've never actually seen combat.
Well, it's time to man up.
If that thing comes over here, we're not going to stand a chance. We need to protect the eggs at all costs.
These stupid eggs. Why are...
We should just
Honestly,
destroy
I
them.
think it's just stupid.
Yeah.
You're right. They are stupid. Let's destroy them.
No.
One sec.
I'm trying to think. I'm way the heck away, but I can do magic still.
Finally, okay.
If you have a request, something that I could.
To recruit him, we could always use more hands.
Sounds like he's pretty. That's a good idea, though.
Recruit him.
Yeah. So
Okay.
these militia only have like, if they take one risk, they'll essentially be out of the picture.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna try and talk or intimidate him or something.
Okay.
Um
How are you doing this?
You seem scared.
What?
Right?
No.
You seem scared.
No, if the enemy was in front of me, I would fire and they'd be dead.
I shoot a warning shot over the encampment.
It like crashes into a mountain. He's like, oh.
You're scared. And you know why I know that is because the enemy is out there and you're in here.
What do you want from me? Like, why are we having this conversation? What?
Well,
are you new here?
as I see it, you have 2 choices. You can be a man and go fight out there, or you can join the resistance and hope that no man ever has to fight again.
All right, roll talk.
Dang it. 7. Oh, that's 7 still. 7. Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. So he looks at you, and he says, "You know, you make a good point, but like I said, if the enemy were in front of me, I'd fire." And he grabs his repeater crossbow and he points at your chest, but you're able to knock that out of the way, and you can essentially knock him out.
Cool.
You'll take go ahead and take the risk. I don't know, what risk should you take? I'll say bleeding
full-
even more.
Tired.
Fully
Tired.
outed.
Fully
More
outed.
bleeding. Okay, I have 3 risks now: bleeding, under suspicion, and more bleeding.
Okay. Well, since there are no more guards around, then I'll say under suspicion is completely
Okay.
Well, hold on.
No longer
So
you're
I
found
just
out,
have
so it's hard to be under
bleeding
suspicion.
and more bleeding is what I have left.
Yeah, sorry. Is when I get used to this system, I'll be able to come up with better risks.
Yeah,
But
I love it.
sorry.
No, it's great.
But essentially you have so you have 3 risks right now, which means you're defenseless. That doesn't mean you're dead, but you're close to being dead. So but right now you have the eggs right in front of you. So what are you doing?
I'm going to is it read the room to try and see if I can disable them? Yeah.
Let's see. What's higher, your know or your sense?
No. I know.
Okay. Go ahead and use know and roll weather the storm in order to disable this trap.
Okay. I got a 12.
Very
Nice.
Well, 13, but yeah.
Okay. So you open up a panel and you're able to see the inner workings of this thing. You jam up the spring lock mechanism so that it no longer functions, and you are able to unlock the casing around these eggs with your lockpicking skills. And you have access to the 5 eggs now.
Ooh, how big are they? Like,
They are pretty big. They're like this big, so as big as someone's head.
okay.
But you can use your shimmer shape clothing to
That's
create
what's
a
my thought.
backpack.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
I'll maybe try and add some padding to the backpack also. Well, shimmer shape clothing doesn't have like form, so never
Yeah.
mind.
Well,
If I see any paper towels around.
these eggs are pretty sturdy, to be fair, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean this trap was just gonna compress them, turning them into omelets.
You know what? I'm gonna have the bag. I want a couple to be in front and a couple to be in the back. So if we lose, like if I fall back or if I lose some, like then it's not all of them.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
All your
Okay.
eggs in one backpack.
Yeah.
Okay. Has the turtle boon been able to show up in stealth? I guess the battle's mostly won.
You're in stealth right now, and you're basically hovering over the fort as the
Okay.
militia scramble. Your foot soldiers are still down there. Are you ordering them to back off? Are you having them?
Have we basically won the battle, or is there still
Captain,
ongoing
if you pull
fighting?
our forces out, I can begin bombardment.
All
Or
right.
would you like me to begin bombardment anyways?
Well, we just need the eggs, so I'll probably keep them down until Rose shows up and bring it. Oh, I wanted to scan. Has the dragon heard any of this, or is it nearby?
The dragon is not nearby,
Okay.
and you guys destroyed the communication tower, so
Yeah, but
there's
there
no
was an
reinforcements
Astir battle,
coming.
so I don't know if.
As you can tell, yeah, there was an Astir battle that probably made some commotion,
Okay, but I don't have to check.
but
Pretty
nothing yet.
confident. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw ladders off the edge of the side for crew and everyone to start coming up.
Okay, they start climbing up. In the chaos, Rose, you're able to slip away,
Do you have
and
the eggs?
as soon as people realize the eggs are gone, you can see they're starting to retreat, scatter off into the woods.
Jeremy, do you want to hunt them?
What?
If it is your wish, Captain.
Just let them
Mhm.
go.
Well, I wanted to see if Jeremy wanted the sport or not. That's all. Training.
What?
Oh, they're meaningless anyway. Ooh, can I see one of those eggs?
I am confused, Rose. Why do you show concern over the people who shot you? Twice, apparently.
They're just doing their jobs.
And I would be doing mine. Obeying the captain's orders.
Yes.
Would you like me
The most
to
important job.
pull the arrows out of you?
Yes, Jeremy, that would be very helpful.
Just reaches out and
Ooh,
That's not supposed to do that.
do not worry. I
Great.
will cauterize
Now
the
you're gonna
wound.
have to get me back to medbay.
yeah.
Does
You
she
can
pass out
see
from blood loss? Because
the
I'm gonna pick up the eggs.
the
if
medic
she-
comes over. Oh, Rose, you've gone and messed yourself up a bit. Let me come over here to the med bay. I'll fix you up real good.
Yeah, leave the eggs with Jeremy.
Wait, just do nothing with them. Nothing. You
Yeah,
hear
no, I'm
me?
not doing anything with them. Yeah, I know. Okay, go get better.
That's the most
Oh,
unconvincing. Yeah, okay.
Captain, should I remove the frying pan then?
Yes, Jeremy.
Yes.
I walk over to my Astir, which is just like shimmering with all this heat, and just pull it. It's a comically large frying pan. I just put it away.
Mhm. All right. That's mission over. Sweet. It's still nighttime. What are you guys doing?
I
Are
am
you
spending
retreating back?
all of my time making the most realistic paper mache egg I can.
Okay. You guys can take.
Like a small one or a dragon-sized one?
Dragon-sized one.
Nice.
Obviously, you guys can. In character, you can rest whenever you want. If you want to take the move downtime, then go ahead. But whenever you take downtime, the enemy also takes downtime. So they could further a project or create something new or have a scheme, something
Okay.
like that.
I guess the question is, Rose, how hurt are you? Like, do you want to continue or do you want to?
I believe she only has risks. So
Oh, are risks automatically cleared in between missions?
risks are just easier to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, yeah, if I don't see any reason why we wouldn't just clear risks between missions.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. Okay. We can just continue and go find the dragon now, right?
Yeah.
Do
Then
that.
there's because I only have risks as well, so I'll go ahead and clear those. We can go talk with the dragon.
Where are you guys right now?
Hovering above the forest in the cloaked turtle bone. That's what I'm thinking. And I'll instruct the crew to start looking for the dragon.
It doesn't take long because you can see in the ruins of the now abandoned again fortress. You can see the large white dragon is searching the ruins, probably picking off a few of the soldiers that have lingered about. You can see it from up above, in your cloaked turtle vessel.
Captain.
What are you doing?
Captain, I may go and make contact in my Astir. However, we did discuss multiple approaches that we would like to take with this dragon. Whether we want to continue threatening the young or to simply return them and hope that it would cooperate with us. Have you made a decision about which approach we should take?
So we can give back a couple. We'll negotiate.
Shall I get the large hollow screen then?
Yes, because it's very displays my presence very, very nicely.
I get in the Asir and I pick up. It's just a big TV.
Yeah. Okay. I like it.
that links up to the camera in the captain's quarters.
And I want to get the turtle boon's laser ready just in case.
I'm assuming you're not telling me about this plan too.
I assume you were in the room.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the room. Okay.
Yeah, you can be around.
Okay.
My machinations lie undetected.
I mean, getting the laser ready is probably a good idea, but I don't think this dragon is going to be as receptive or loyal to us if we start by saying that we will only give her some of her babies.
Now we'll find out.
Captain, I really advise against this.
I mean, if she's good at negotiating, who knows what she'll get.
As the expert negotiator, why don't you let me negotiate?
Captain speaks for the crew.
Okay. Okay.
Captain, I will point out this was specifically the reason why Rose is still assigned to this vessel.
What? Oh, I thought I wrote down something else. Well, you still have to have me on TV because I look great on it.
Why don't
Okay.
both of us go on TV?
Okay, yeah, I'll be on TV and I'll just say whatever you tell me. Whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
So I'll fly down to the dragon and just set up the TV.
The eggs are still on the carrier, correct?
Yeah.
You
I'm
don't
not
have
taking it
them
with me.
with you. Okay.
How many eggs are there?
There are
5.
5. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I have
There's
a
these-
paper mache egg that I'm going to try to switch out for one of the real eggs.
What the
Eventually,
one
I
one
hope.
is obviously very wait. Okay, paper mache egg.
So we have 6
That
eggs,
that
but one of them is fake.
okay then.
And it has been styled in one of the eggs. Look like one of them.
Okay.
Gosh, you're gonna get us in so much trouble.
I need to know.
Go this is like a deception. So let's see. Okay, roll plus no in order to
Oh,
make
jeez.
a convincing dragon egg.
Oh, I don't want. This is not good. Well, that's a 5. No, that's a 4.
Okay. You know that if you try this plan, it won't work.
Oh, wow.
It's like the wrong color. Oh, these are
You
fire.
didn't have the right kind of paint.
No,
It's like a fire dragon egg, right?
It's pretty good. It's just
The paint said baby blue. This is
it
sky blue.
lacks the realism, and
It's like a
also
cartoon.
you think, okay, a mother's instinct, the dragon probably knows a fake egg from a real one.
It's a beautiful egg.
Yeah,
It's just cubist.
it's an egg worthy of a captain.
I got really carried away with like designing. That
Gold leaf.
just doesn't match at all.
And if anything, it looks better than the actual dragon eggs. All right.
So it's because
Jeremy,
one of the like speckles on it is just you. And
Jeremy, you fly down and you can spot the dragon there. How different does the Mirage model look from the typical Hellfire models?
It looks. It's basically just a Mirage. Sorry, it's basically a Hellfire with like a couple bits added on, but it's been spray painted and like it's got like a lot of like graffiti on it.
Okay. All right. So you're not immediately attacked when the dragon sees you. It can tell something's up. You can see this creature is kind of hunched over, still looking through the runes. It eyes you out of its side eye, and you can hear a reptilian growl inside it, kind of trying to size you up.
Greetings. One moment, and I will set this up. I start setting up the the hollow projector.
You, with your gigantic arms, you set up a large TV, arcane TV, magic.
It begins this like loading. The loading screen is just the captain on his bed, like with his like.
There's a loading bar, and the dragon just. And then finally, the captain appears on the screen, along with Rose next to him.
Hello, dragon. We're here to negotiate.
Your voice is being broadcast out into the open. The dragon.
We're here to
stands up
right
a little.
wrong.
It's sitting down, watching the screen.
We're here to right a wrong, is what he means.
Sure. We're here to right a wrong.
Well, Tell her.
Oh, we have some eggs up here. We're wondering. We're just around the neighborhood and didn't know who they belong to.
It seems to understand you when you say eggs. And you can see its head turns curiously and squints a little.
Are dragons capable of speech in this world?
They're not capable of speech, but
They're
you
smart.
imagine they can probably tell what you're saying.
Okay.
We have 4 eggs here.
We managed to save them.
4 eggs.
Yes, we managed to save 4 of your eggs.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it doesn't have. Okay. Go ahead and roll exchange blows with plus talk.
Me. $11.
That's pretty good. Okay. You can see the dragon lifts up its claw and is holding it out, waiting.
All right, crew, load up
Yeah. Yes.
the 4 eggs.
Before we give you the eggs, of course we want them to return to you as their rightful mother. However, we're hoping that you won't be around. You'll take them to safety. Or if you would like to get back at the people who've wronged you, that would be even better. If you can help us defeat them.
The dragon shakes its head.
Hey. Then
can I attempt to just turn invisible so I can get the eggs without revealing the location of our carrier? I want to try and use magic to.
Oh, weave magic. Okay.
Yeah, not just be like, I got.
Go ahead and weave magic then. Yeah.
9. You succeed, but your spell is twisted in an unexpected and dangerous way.
Okay.
he glitch right as he gets to the ship.
It just puts out a lot of gamma radiation. Those eggs ain't hatching anytime.
Okay. Okay. You're able to turn invisible, and nothing appears to happen that is bad.
Okay. So I fly up to the ship and I take the eggs from the crew.
What do you want to? Now that we're
eggs.
alone, what do you want to do with a dragon egg? You realize there's a baby dragon in there, right?
There could be.
No.
That's highly possible.
No. No. If we're keeping the egg, it's not so you can have the world's largest omelet.
Well, I've already have that in the paper mache egg that I put hundreds of regular eggs into.
Just the cook in the background.
Captain, I won't make a problem if you have a plan.
I always have a plan.
One that doesn't involve your stomach?
Probably.
Okay, Jeremy, here are the 4 eggs.
Affirmative.
Howdy.
So I fly back down. I got the 4 eggs.
Okay. You fly back down, and you can see the dragon is holding out its claw now.
Yeah, I'll put the 4 eggs into the claw.
Okay. It firmly grasps the eggs, and its wings spread, and then there's a big whooshing as the dragon begins flapping its wings, and it starts flying away. See in the distance, it's slowly disappearing over the horizon.
Captain, you realize that if that dragon ever finds out we kept one of their eggs, it's not going to be pretty.
Well, I don't know why I would ever find out. Looked like it could barely talk. Who's gonna gossip to the dragon? Anyway, I'm going to put my new paperweight in the office.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You put it right there. The egg is on your desk now. It's
Just next to the lamp.
actually
no.
balancing quite well.
Jeremy, tell the
That's
crew to make a small pedestal for me for my new
right,
centerpiece.
right away, sir.
I hate this because we can't super go to the dragon and be like, we forgot one.
I mean, it doesn't know. So
I
right?
know, but
There's
it's a
nothing.
baby.
Okay.
Gonna
So
find out when there's just a random orphan dragon hanging out with our crew.
I guess why don't this is okay, hold on. No, this is good. This is an intense moment. Go ahead and advance your gravity clock with the captain.
Nice. Just gotta steal 6 more eggs, and we'll have an event.
I'm gonna advance mine with him as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Should I advance mine with the crew? Just
Sure. Yeah, you
I'll just
go ahead and
You
do
did just
that.
put
all
all of
my
them in
clock.
danger for a paperweight.
Yeah. I like that battle put them through some stuff, but they're all right, you know?
Trust your captain.
At some point, someone does approach you, Captain, and say, Captain, I sorry to inform you that it seems that Lemon Hands McGee he didn't make it.
No.
I'm sorry.
Well, you know what he's signing up for. And when I saw him blow himself up several times in the battle, I didn't know if he was gonna come back.
It was really epic. He went out with a bang, sir.
Okay.
Captain, we do have a new recruit though. His name is Citrus Palms McCrow.
The one of the crewmate turns to you and is like, Jeremy, is this a bit you're doing?
No, it's he did approach us after the battle, and I pull out. It's the guy who looks exactly like Lemonheads McGee, but it has like
Hey,
a big mustache.
I'm here. Guys, I'm here
Mustache.
looking for my brother.
Well,
I don't do bits.
your brother was a brave soul. We'll have a send off for him. I'm just gonna fire Turtle Boon's laser into the sky.
Wait, Wait.
So, like, crafting, I think that would draw unnecessary attention.
Fire!
Can I
You
have
see-
like a failsafe just on me?
To what? Kill the captain? Or...
No, to like halt the controls. like you know,
well,
like
Tell
you know
the
in
turtle
in
no?
driver's ed how like they have a
Yeah,
break.
The break.
The break. The captain. Just fires a
All-
small laser.
I'll say that there's like some fighting over the process, and Turtle Boone is getting ready. He's like, and then it's just like a 1 centimeter wide laser that goes.
Turtle Boone, I'll give you this giant egg.
Stop.
It would probably Turtle
It
Boone
would solve
like,
our problems.
will eat anything. So
I got a paper
probably
mache egg
could.
with your name on it, Turtle Boone.
Oh, paper mache. That's even better. Even better.
I mean, feeding it the frost dragon egg, that'd be kind of, I don't know, topsy turvy because the dragons eat turtles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything eats
All
eggs.
right.
It's true.
So you guys have got the dragon out of the way.
Oh
What
yeah,
do you
we still
do?
have a guy to deal with, don't we?
Yeah, you do.
We do?
Yeah, Maximilian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
what?
still gonna marry Rebecca.
Rebecca. That's right.
Totally forgot. Just gonna leave him. Okay, see ya.
Well, we have improved their chances of resistance many-fold. However, completing the job would be in line with what we have been asked to do.
All right. Let's go in stealth, and we'll wait till the moment. Does anyone have any objections? And then we'll appear because that's stylish, and I like stylish.
Affirmative.
We are
I'd like
putting
there for the
on the
entire
wedding. Yeah,
You
we
can go
are
down.
we are planning the wedding. I have Micaiah has been working on the flowers since we've been in a fight.
Okay. Continue with planning. We'll remain cloaked up until that moment.
Oh, okay.
Are there any Astirs guarding the town now, or was it just the dragon?
You
Did we see any others, or
you didn't see any others.
okay?
You think that there probably aren't any others, yeah.
Um,
Well, the wedding is today, tonight, tomorrow morning.
you are the wedding planner, so you do get to decide when it is.
You didn't
Well,
I don't think
if
you
we-
decided a time.
I thought
You essentially were like, "Hey, I'm the wedding planner," and then you kind of disappeared, and then their base got attacked. So you have to go in and like check up on them, see how they're doing.
okay. Well, I will go do that with Micaiah.
Okay. You go down back into town.
I'll accompany them on foot, not with the
Okay.
Astir.
You can see that there's a group of soldiers. One of them is kind of holding their arm like it's wounded. The town is kind of dressed up. It's looking a little more festive. There are white flowers kind of being sprinkled through the air by some kind of magical illusion, and you can see that the chapel has been dressed up with ribbons and large magically enhanced flowers, and you can see Maximilian Pitch. He sees you two, and he says, Goodness, where have you been?
Well, we have been overseeing a million things. There's food to take care of, and music, and it looks
I'm
like
listen.
we've done wonderfully with the flowers.
Well, yes and no. Listen, I appreciate what Captain House has been doing for us, but we're advancing the wedding today. We want
Perfect!
to get that. Yeah, just
We're
see,
ready!
there was an incident last night, and we have to do it today because we're on a time crunch now. There seems to be a rebel force occupying the city now. Um,
I
No.
immediately
and they
arm my weapon, and I look around like.
Rebels win.
you can see that some of the town people are like, oh, like they are scared of a Jeremy wielding
I
a
just
weapon
I
now.
just walk up to one of them like, where are the rebels?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Daddy, please no! Don't kill my daddy.
Jeez.
Jeez.
I'll back up a little bit.
Well then,
Uh,
Mr. Pitch, it sounds like love cannot wait, can it? I will
uh,
tell our musicians and our caterers to be in position. At what time did you say?
yes, I'm plan. We'll get it done. Let's say at
2 hours?
12.
Yes?
He says yes. Be at the chapel in 3 hours,
Mm,
and
yes.
we'll get this done and dusted.
I'm sure you're so excited, as is your bride.
I am. I'm not going to lie. I am. I didn't see myself as a man who would settle down, but if the Empire desires it, then I shall do it.
So romantic. So romantic. I will make sure that Mr. Captain is there as well.
Yes, do. I would like to learn more about Mr. Captain and his elusive house. And he begins walking away with an entourage of other wedding planners and militia by his side.
This has multiple wedding planners. That is an alpha move. You let them
Gotta be
fight.
done today.
I love it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go grab our crew and be like, who plays anything?
I am proficient at the guitar.
I don't play anything.
But in your crew, though.
Oh, in my crew? I'm sure there's someone who can play something.
It's like a
Yeah.
recorder.
See, he plays the sousaphone. Do we have any of those?
I have been the guitarist at many of the captain's late night
Shindigs.
meetings.
Can we roll to find out? Because we already know we have an okay cook, right? Yeah.
You have an okay cook. You can see someone with like a mohawk. He says,
Mhm.
"I learned how to play harmonica in prison."
Yes. Can the captain can Porter roll to see how good they can get?
Yeah, just roll straight crew.
Okay. That's 11. So remember when we recruited the Philharmonic?
Yeah. You find like the Philharmonic. That's probably a joke I'm not understanding, but
No,
A big
Like an
orchestra.
orchestra, yeah.
just
oh,
orchestra.
okay. Yeah, you find basically a gang of ex crooks who have just put together a really good band.
Our only crime was rocking too hard.
It's more like bluegrass
Oh, good.
type of music.
Our only
And
crime was the grass.
Yeah.
Both kinds.
You have a crew of musicians now that can play at the wedding.
All right. When I say I object, I need you to start playing a lot of music.
Oh, I like that idea, Captain.
Okay. All right. But go along with whatever they say. But when I say I object, you just start playing music.
Oh, okay, we'll play music really loudly. Is that the point?
Well, you're just gonna be part of their entourage, but you'll know the cue. You'll know it. I trust you guys.
Okay, and we're just playing music.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll have weapons stored inside your.
Of course. But should it be battle music?
Yuri says
No.
I object.
Romantic.
Or no.
Romantic. Okay. It
The
shall
whole
be
time.
done, sir. Um, anything else you guys are doing?
I'm getting dressed up in a very nice tux, and I've picked out one of the crew member that did flowers. I'm putting it there, dressing up. Very nice.
I am going to. I'm going to try and scout out a place that I can hide my Astir nearby.
Okay.
Either by just moving the carrier invisibly close, or by like finding a pit I could throw it in.
It's going to be hard to move your Astir close. You can have it on the outskirts of town, and it'll take a little while to get it ready, but you're pretty fast, and the chapel isn't too far from the outskirts of town, so
Okay.
you can have your Astir nearby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna have the turtle boot hang out cloaked above the preparations. Just get the laser ready.
Maybe what we should do for
Okay.
the Astir is, and this may be a dumb idea, but like have it cloaked with my Astir, like just ready to drop. So if anything happens, it just flies over us and drops my Astir on top of us, and I just climb in.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's a fair idea. That'll work.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll rig up whatever I need to in order to be able to do that.
Okay, I think we're just waiting for the wedding, right?
Even though he has not been asked, Jeremy will bring a guitar.
It's not.
Okay. As you guys, as the time comes, you go into town, and you're all dressed up. You have the band that you've put together, and you walk into the chapel. There are many people gathered here. You can see the priest at the front, and you can see Rebecca. She is in a wedding dress, and you can see Maximilian Pitch. He's in a tux with a red rose, and oddly, well, no. There's plenty of people here, and you can see the mayor himself is sitting in one of the pews up front, and he's wiping away some tears. Probably not tears of joy though. As he's being escorted by two armed guards. And one of the militia knights approaches you, and she says, "Finally, you've come. please, musicians, get up to, I don't know, do whatever it is you musicians do. Everyone be seated. The wedding starts soon. And she shuffles off.
We'll be ready with food right afterwards.
Okay.
Good.
Jeremy, I'm gonna sneak out. Let me know when they say, "Does anyone object?"
What?
Well,
Why
how
wouldn't you
shall I
just stay
signal you?
here?
Would you like me to start playing
How
the
else am I
guitar?
supposed to slam open the doors from in here? It's gotta be dramatic.
Captain, how would you prefer me to signal you?
Just talk into the thing. Tell me to get ready. Communicator.
Okay.
Or, I don't know, fire off a gun. That works too. Whatever you
Yes,
choose,
Captain.
Jeremy.
We are coming up on time, by the way, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cole, do we think we can be? Do we have another session out of this?
This is the final counter I have prepared. Do I think it? I can go either way. We can try and wrap it up here right now, or we could do another episode of this.
We can keep going. We can go a little bit later
Okay.
to finish this off. Okay.
All right.
So Jeremy takes up a position like he's a guard, swings his guitar around behind his back, and is just standing by the door, in case he needs to help the captain open it because he's trying to kick it.
All right. So you can see the musicians. Someone's at the piano, cracks their knuckles. Dun 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 dun, and starts playing the classic wedding music. The priest speaks, clears his throat. Ladies, gentlemen, Jeremys, we are gathered here today to unite two souls in holy matrimony. Rebecca, do you take Maximilian Pitch to be your lawfully wedded husband? She sighs. Yes. And you, Maximilian Pitch, do you take Rebecca to be your lawfully wedded wife? Yes, I do. Very well. Does anyone object
Now,
to
Captain.
these two being wed?
Gonna try to throw open. I object.
There's a gasp. Captain,
Play the music.
what is the you can see the your crew starts playing some really romantic jazz music.
What's the name of the lady again?
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Rebecca, Captain.
Ever since I laid eyes on you, I knew that I wanted to go out with you. We're gonna walk up the aisle. Rebecca, will you go out with me instead?
Rebecca is like, what are you doing? And Maximilian says, what are you doing, Captain?
Shooting my shot.
That's a comeback from last session too.
You are interfering with Empire business.
Oh, I'm sorry. You just told me I'm interfering with Empire business. You're actually interfering with Rebel business. And I want all the.
There's a huge gasp from the crowd.
Get them, boys.
Oh, okay.
I just want them all, the Philharmonic, I guess, to take out their weapons.
Okay.
I'll say it to the communicator. Bring the
Drop this, dear.
yeah, bring the Astir around.
Okay.
And I will bring out my weapon and start shooting soldiers.
All right. Everyone roll exchange blows.
Oh, I just wanted the turtle boon to show up. Like, I guess.
Oh.
Oh, are we
Are we
just are we doing this talking, or are we attacking?
Oh, are you
Yeah, I want
are
to
you
just hold them
fighting, or are you
hostage,
just
kind of.
Oh,
Not
okay.
really.
Oh, okay. I
Like,
see.
So I start charging out my weapon, and like you look back at me like.
I understand. Okay. So everyone holds out their weapons, and it's a standoff. The guards are caught surprised, and soon your Astir lowers down, and you can get into it, Jeremy.
Oh, I do.
Maximilian pitch was, you rebel scum.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't choose this life. Rebecca, see what we could be.
Oh,
If you'd
you were
go out
serious
with me.
about? I thought that was a
Yes.
bit you were
No,
doing.
that was real. That was.
Oh, well, I'll have to think about it.
All right.
You won't have the time to think about it, because you see, it is you all who are cornered. And then he pulls out an arcane apparatus appears on his arm, and he presses a few buttons on it. And suddenly the chapel wall behind him crashes down, and you can see there is a huge Astir standing there in silver armor. You
Oh,
can
geez.
see it's got bulky arms and legs, and weirdly enough, it on its head, you can see it's wearing a baseball cap, and it lowers its arm down, and you can see Maximilian Pitch steps onto it, and its skull-like head plate opens up, and Maximilian Pitch jumps inside, and it closes behind him.
Shall I engage,
And
Captain?
Yes, please. Jeremy!
The Astir springs to life. And
Get the mayor's daughter to safety.
yeah. You can make a roll for that. Let's see. Go ahead and roll Weather the Storm with plus crew.
Okay. That's 13.
Yeah. Before Maximilian Pitch can fully boot up his mech, you have your crew escort Rebecca away to safety.
I want to go with them.
Yeah, do that.
The turtle boon.
The Astir has loudspeakers inside its mouth, and it just begins broadcasting incredibly loudly to the entire city can hear this. You will all surrender and drop your weapons. And it holds out its hand, and through some kind of arcane means, a large metal ball appears in it. And it's lined with several holes. Well, it seems that there's only one Jeremy here versus myself.
I draw my sword. An unfortunate circumstance.
Yes. For you.
For you, no you.
He backs up his Astir, and he takes this metal ball, and he winds up like a pitcher about to throw, and he throws. He has
I want to
the
do a very anime thing of as he throws, I want to dash forward and try and cut it in half, and then like hit him in the same stroke.
Oh, okay.
Gonna
He
play up the
has
genre.
he has the ability trick shot.
Ooh.
When he has no risks or perils, you have to roll with disadvantage. No, sorry, you have to roll desperation when fighting him.
Okay.
Also, his Astir is tier 4, but you have Bane weapons, don't you?
Yeah, my
So
sword
you
is
can-
Bane and my gun is Ruin.
Yeah, so you can just ignore the disadvantage that you would get when fighting him.
Okay. So I'll exchange blows with him with desperation.
Okay.
Plus 3 puts me at 9.
Okay. So you can give him a risk.
Can this is a dumb risk, but I like it. What I want to do is just slice his attack out of the air, and just have him go. Like I just want to put the risk on him of being like, huh, my approach may not be the best. Like just like lower his confidence.
Low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Lowered confidence. We'll
Yeah,
say that.
shaking confidence. Yeah.
Shaken confidence. He throws, and his metallic ball goes towards you, and you cut it in half. It unfortunately the momentum carries these 2 pieces of metal down and it hits your shoulders, the shoulder of your steer. So I'm gonna say your risk you take is battered.
Yeah, this guy's a friar. I'm done for.
You can see now the Astir holds out its hand, and you can see more arcane energy is forming, and it seems the ball has teleported back to him.
Oh, is it still 2
is...
pieces, or does it reform?
No, it seems to have reformed into one piece.
Can I use my surprise requisition on my crew to say like they ripped off the last Jeremy Astir's arm, and they're just gonna fire that?
They just got its gun, and just like a bunch of people like carrying it
Poor
like
guy.
ants.
I like that. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Yeah, it only has 1 shot, so.
Yeah, that's good. So you're essentially using what is this weapon?
This
It's
is
just-
the weapon that the last Jeremy had.
Incineration Cannon 3.
Okay.
It
Gotcha.
is a 2-handed for an Astir ruin weapon.
So from behind the chapel, you can see a bunch of crew members are carrying this huge cannon, and one of them sparks in the fuse and says, "Fire!" And go ahead and roll exchange blows.
With crew, probably. That's
With
13.
crew.
Woo.
Dang. Okay. So you can give a risk and not take a risk, or you can give a peril and take a risk.
I'm just gonna give a risk because I think my boys need to get out of there. I don't want to give them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Mm,
I just
okay.
do I get to choose the risk?
So yeah, you can choose it. Just
Okay.
something. I was just thinking, burned because it's a
Yeah,
fire.
burn sounds great.
All right.
Go get 'em, men.
The Astir stumbles and he's looking pretty roughed up. You can see Pitch throws his ball towards you, but it misses, and it soars through above the town until it hits a clock tower, and it is just shattered. And pieces of debris fall upon the town. And he says, "If you do not lay down your arms, I will destroy every single building in this entire town, and you will have no choice but to join the Empire."
Charge up the turtle boom. Charge it up.
I do not understand how this will save your life.
He summons his ball back. You're just a Jeremy. You realize you were built to aid the Empire.
Affirmative.
How many Jeremies do you think I've killed in target practice?
Unknown. However, the average officer destroys around 50 Jeremies per year.
Well, that seems very accurate indeed.
I am accurate in most things. And I will pull out my gun and I'm going to shoot him with it.
Okay.
This guy wants to attack at range. I can attack at range with him. I'm going to heat up because that was a bad roll. So I'm now heating up. That was the exact same roll. It's an 8. I gain a charge of hot blooded, and I will go ahead and use my heat condensers to cool back down.
Okay. You are unfortunately hit as this ball suddenly, as it's through the air, you can see the holes along it suddenly burst out a purple flame, and it singes you as it just batters your Astir before teleporting back to him. You are able to hit him with the cannon. Go ahead and take the risk. Uh, Go and take the risk broken. I'm going to say one of your joints has kind of is malfunctioning now.
Okay.
One of your arms.
All right. And I will put the gun away because that takes 2 hands, so I'll pull out my sword again.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna run up and try and take off because he's doing like the pitcher like throw. I'm gonna try and hack off one of his legs because that would throw off that.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and exchange blows again.
So I do this with advantage because I am because I just unticked overheating, so I'm using heat sink. So that brings it up to 12.
Okay. That's good. All right. Are you? You can give him a risk, or you can give him a peril.
Um, I'll give him a peril and take a risk, as like I'm going to basically face tank a hit to hit him harder.
Okay. Go ahead and take the risk. Exposed as you remind me what you're doing again?
I'm slashing at the legs to try and make it so he has a hard time standing and throwing.
Okay. So the enemy Astir has its legs slashed, and as you're doing that, it reaches out and grabs what is basically your faceplate, and it rips it off. You're now in your Astir, and the cockpit is exposed. You're a little less protected now.
Yeah.
But he has 3 dangers now, so you could try and strike decisively.
Jeremy, get him out in the open. We'll fire on him.
Yeah, I will try and like get behind him and grab grab his arm and throw him up into the air, so that the turtle balloon can laser him. As I do,
Okay.
as I attempt this, I'm going to say, everyone always attempts to compromise my cockpit. I don't think I don't think you understand just how durable I am. I don't know what I would roll for this. If Porter should
It's
be
just
rolling.
strike decisively.
Okay. I'll.
Are you actually want to?
I want Porter to get the hit, so I want to. Could I do? Could this be like a help of me setting him up?
Yeah, it's a good idea. Go ahead and do a help.
Okay. You are part of one of my hooks, and we spent meaningful time together. So this is at a +2. I will use my hot-blooded hold to just succeed.
Jeez.
So you have advantage on this.
Cool. All right. I want the crew to have set up the giant TV. So it looks like I'm just pointing out, it's like, fire from the large TV. And I want it to be the last thing he sees. Before he
Okay.
goes.
Go ahead and roll strike decisively with
Okay.
plus crew.
All right. And I'm going to give myself confidence.
Ooh.
And advantage.
Confidence and advantage?
Nice.
This is a good time.
A lot of crew firing cannon. Okay, well, that's a 15.
All right. So Jeremy, after saying your cool line, you basically grab him and use your boosters to fling this guy into the air. He's in an Astir, so he doesn't quite go crazy high up, but it's a good distance, and you can see the cloaking device or turtle boon vanishes, and turtle boon lowers his head and opens its maw, and there's a huge ray of divine light charging up, and it's just and it just cuts through the heart of this Astir, and then a second later, it blows up. Parts go
That one
flying
was for lemon
everywhere.
hands.
Debris. Oh yeah, debris is dissolved in the air, and
There's like a picture of the captain on the large screen. Ah!
there is people are looking on in amazement, and suddenly there is cheering as people realize that their their tyrant is gone, the enemy general is eliminated, the militia begin running away because they have no means of fighting against an Astir now that their own Astir is gone. And you guys appear to have won now. We can essentially wrap up.
Absolute success, crew. Jeremy, great job setting me up to look beautiful.
My pleasure, Captain.
Doing as a program.
You guys are in the debriefing room.
Oh, yeah, I guess we should send a Yuptar a message or something.
You can see in the corner there's like a bouquet of flowers that with a thank you letter from the mayor and Rebecca. And
Wait,
you are
does
smells
the
like her.
note say anything about about the captain's big ask?
My advances.
Oh man.
It's like
roll plus
there's a
talk.
lipstick kiss on it.
Roll plus talk, please. Please.
Okay. Okay. 7.
7? Okay.
Huh. Captain, there's no
you guys have
restraining
a
order.
date.
There usually is.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have a date. Yeah, you guys call Yuptar and he is in the council room with his, stereotypical wizard robe. Crew of the Turtle Boon. I see you're all still alive.
No, not all of us.
I am equally alive as I am when we began. Truly, it is unclear if I am actually alive.
I told you you're dead.
Actually, Jeremy, I'm not sure if you knew this, but all Jeremys are actually made from soul matter. There's a soul powering you. It was taken from someone unwillingly, probably, and well, you have a soul, so technically you're alive.
I will consider on this.
But anyway, good job on the whole victory. I will congratulate you all and probably raise your salaries.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Of course, yes. Is this a live? Congratulations on this, of course. What is that out the window there behind you?
Oh, it's a new ornament.
No, not that, but like in the sky. You turn around and you can see there is a white dragon heading towards Turtle Boon as you are talking.
We need to leave.
And that's roll around tonight.
Good game, guys. All right. Well, everyone.
Very well done.
This has been a bit of funny. Playing Armor Astir. Come back in 2 weeks, and we'll be doing another tabletop RPG. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.